Ever wondered how messed up a self-disciplined fly could be? He's using matches as barbells, turning a tape deck into a treadmill, and training his muscles with a light bulb filament. Yep, this fly's a straight-up gym rat. Soon enough, he's rocking a six-pack, and his speed is nuts, 10 steps per second. No cap. Slap on a $1.39 cheapy oversized pair of glasses and some Wolverine-style steel claws, and bam! Superfly is born. Now time for payback. While his enemy's stuck sweating in a steam room, can't move a muscle. Swoop! He lands right on the guy's nose. He's strutting those tiny fancy steps across his face, then dives into his ear like it's a VIP lounge. The man's itching so bad he's shaking like a leaf, causing the steam room cart to slide straight toward a giant spike. How's he survive? He twists like a breakdancer mid-air. Miraculous, right? But why's a fly dead set on killing him? Let's meet our protagonist, Nani. A few days ago, Nani was a total love-struck sap. He'd been chasing Bindu for 3 years, and after non-stop groveling, she finally gave in. Enter Sudeep, a filthy rich creep who's been eyeing Bindu's beauty like she's his next meal. A smoking hot girl rejects a billionaire for a broke dude, watching Bindu laugh with Nani while giving him the stinking rich guy a stone-cold glare. Nope, not on Sudeep's watch. That night, he sends goons in a sketchy van to kidnap Nani, hauling him to the middle of nowhere for a chat. But oops, one wrong move, and they accidentally kill Nani barefoot. Let's just say it's a weird accident. Nani dies glaring, his soul literally yeeting out of his body and zipping into a fly mom's belly like a freaking comet. Next day, Nani hatches, staring at a world of trash and chaos. He spots his fellow flies and realizes he's a bug now. Before he can freak out, a garbage tsunami hits. Yep, literal wave of rotting junk. He's sprinting, dodging, about to drown in slop when, snap, his wings finally kick in. But the human world? Death traps everywhere, almost crushed by a cigarette butt missile, nearly swatted into next week by a girl after 81 wild near deaths. Thanks. Main character plot armor. He finally crashes into Bindu's room. Seeing her, he zooms over like a lovesick drone. Nani, the guy, has somehow transformed into a fly, and Bindu has no clue. She grabs a can of bug spray and unloads on him like it's a paintball fight. Nani crashes onto a leaf, twitching like he's in a bad dance-off. Lucky for him, the sprinkler system kicks in right then. The water washes away the pesticide, and he narrowly escapes the Grim Reaper. When Bindu hears about Nani's death, she's a mess, crying non-stop. Her brand new boyfriend is just gone. Watching her heartbreak, Nani gets a genius idea. He buzzes over to her tears and uses them to spell out 3 words on the table. I'm Nani. Bindu's jaw drops. She's totally floored. She reaches out tentatively, and Nani jumps right onto her hand. After triple-checking, Nani nods frantically. Using simple gestures and drawing pictures, he points the finger at the culprit, Sudeep, Bindu's boss. Finally clued in, Bindu decides to team up with Nani and get some sweet revenge. Nani the Fly is on revenge mode, hitting Sudeep with a non-stop buzzing sonic attack. Poor Sudeep spends all night swatting at him, finally wrapping himself in bandages like a mummy, just to catch some Z's. Next morning, he oversleeps hard. While rushing to the airport, Nani strikes, swoops in and claws at Sudeep's eye. Sudeep yells in pain, loses control of the car, and it crashes into the side of the road before launching into an oncoming Optimus Prime truck. Lucky for him, the airbag pops just in time. But here's the kicker. Nani writes, I will kill you on the windshield with his tiny fly legs. Sudeep's not badly hurt, but he's now terrified of flies, clinging to a bug spray 24/7. And yet, he's still a creep. When Bindu visits, he can't help but grope her. She has to play it cool. For now, Bindu crafts a mini armor for Nani, goggles and a gas mask, so he's totally immune to bug spray. He starts lifting tiny weights, 100 reps a day, and sculpts a legit fly six-pack. Revenge time! Nani charges into Sudeep's eye through a cloud of spray. Then, during Sudeep's gym session, he knocks a barbell off, almost squashing him. While Sudeep shaves, Nani dive bombs the beautician's ear, making his nearly stab Sudeep with a razor. With Bindu's steel claws and a magic serum, Nani levels up. He's basically a superhero now. He slices a power line, luring Sudeep to touch a lamp and get electrocuted, almost sending him plummeting off a skyscraper. Then, in the mansion, Nani finds a firecracker and sneaks gunpowder into it with Bindu's help, waiting for the perfect moment to explode. Nani even masters Chinese kung fu, and he's seconds away from taking Sudeep out. Sudeep wises up, spending big bucks to replace all windows with unbreakable Chinese glass, sealing every crack, and installing infrared sensors at the door. Anyone who gets near gets smacked, guest or not. Stuck, Nani calls Bindu for backup. She sneaks into the mansion, loosens a window screw with a coin just as Sudeep creeps up, and puts a sleazy hand on her shoulder. Nani loses it, squeezes through the screw hole, and burrows into Sudeep's body, attacking his kidney like a tiny wrecking ball. Sudeep tries to act cool in front of Bindu, but when he touches his back, it's covered in blood. He can't fake it anymore, and practically throws Bindu out the door before Nani finishes him off. Sudeep's got this helmet obsession that's straight up weird. Like, does he sleep in that thing? Just as he's about to seal the deal of a lifetime, bam! Nani the Fly swoops in and lands dead center on the client's forehead. Sudeep sees his arch nemesis and loses all chill, grabs a flower pot and smashes it over the head. Not only does he tank the billion-dollar deal, but now he's on the hook for literal billions in damages. His entire fortune goes up in flames thanks to Nani's non-stop trolling, and Sudeep's so done, he's basically a human wrecking ball. He hits up a shaman who's low-key a legend. She drops the nuclear plot twist. That fly? Yeah, that's Nani reincarnated. Cue the spellcasting. Lights flash, a giant hexagram glows on the floor, and he sucks spiritual energy from the fire into 2 crows. Their eyes turn demonic red, talons sharpen into knives, and they dive at Nani like feathered heat-seeking missiles. But Nani's got human intelligence and main character plot armor. Those crows don't stand a snowball's chance in hell. Nani spends weeks grinding his kung fu skills, and suddenly he's turning the house into a Rube Goldberg machine of traps for those crows. And almost burns the place to the ground in the process. Sudeep is so pissed, I think his helmet is actually smoking. The next day, he notices a tiny hole in the window, checks the security cam, and boom. Plot twist. Bindu's been in on this whole fly revenge scheme with Nani. He snatches Bindu, forces Nani to land on his foot, and tries to squish him with what I can only assume is a 100-year-old stank foot. Seriously, that thing should have a warning label. But Nani's like, not today. Whips out a steel needle and stabs Sudeep right in the foot. Classic underdog move. Sudeep pulls a gun, but Nani's over here doing Bruce Lee-level dodges, weaving around bullets like he's dancing to a K-pop beat. Nani grabs the needle, charges for Sudeep's eye, but Sudeep grabs a magnet and slams him into it. Then he cuts off Nani's wings with glass, ready to finish the job. But while Sudeep's cackling like a maniac, Nani's secretly rolling into a pile of gunpowder. Sudeep lights a match. Oh no, he fell for it. It's all part of Nani's master plan. Nani leaps through the flames like a fireproof superhero in a tiny fly suit and dive bombs straight into a firecracker. A boom! A bullet pierces Sudeep. The explosion hits a gas tank, and suddenly the whole place is a fiery inferno. Sudeep finally gets his comeuppance, and we're all like, good riddance, buddy. Fast forward to the end. Bindu's biking down the street when some creep tries to harass her. Big mistake. Out of nowhere, a fly zooms in, tackles the guy like an NFL linebacker on a sugar rush, and sends him sprawling. Turns out Nani's leveled up. He's now Fly Man, the invincible protector, still riding shotgun for Bindu. Love that for them. The movie's called Eega, a wild Indian flick that's basically chaos in fly form. Let's be real, only India could make a fly the hero and make it work. So, if you could have a tiny, badass sidekick fly like Nani, would you cop one? If you're digging this wild ride, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's dive into another bonkers movie next time.